Alright guys, welcome back to the Linux Bennett channel. Here is my number 5492161. Let's get right into it. If you have not subscribed, you need to do so now. Let's go. Alright, question 1 says, which group of people came to Jamaica as indentured servants in 1854? Is it the African, the East Indian, the Chinese, or the Lebanese? So guys, we can eliminate the Lebanese. It's definitely the Chinese. Alright, number 2 says Mr. Hassan and his family moved from Syria to live in Jamaica. In Jamaica, Mr. Hassan is an immigrant, slave, or a tourist. Now he's both. In Jamaica, he's an immigrant, but in Syria, he's an immigrant. So just in case they might change the question, you guys can figure it out, right? So what I do, I say E for exit. So you're exiting a country. And I for in. You're coming in someone else's country. So just in case they change it around, guys, yeah. Just remember this means you're exiting your own country. But when you're an immigrant, you don't belong to that country. But you are now an immigrant of that country. Alright guys, so I choked, I'm carried a pause with some night. Alright, it said which of the following events happened first in Jamaica history? Is it universal suffrage, the Morant Bay Rebellion, emancipation, or Jamaica independence? And that would be emancipation, which happened in 1838. So this happened in 1838. The rebellion took place in 1865. So 1838 comes first. And for the suffrage, it was 1944. And we know that this happened Jamaica Native 100. It's definitely C. Alright, let's move on to number 4. Why did the East Indian migrate to the Caribbean in the 19th century? They migrated for A. Better educational opportunities, B. Opportunities to worship freely, B. Opportunities to experience Caribbean culture, or D. Employment opportunities. I'm going to go with employment opportunities. That's one of the reasons why most persons want to leave their country. Nothing else. Alright, let's move on to number 5. Let's go, guys, let's go. Number 5 says, life for the Chinese indentured servants was not what they expected. Which of the following best supports that statement? A. Got days off and had shorter work days. B. Receive excellent medical care. C. Live on overcrowded plantation. D. Were overworked and overpaid. And that would be C. Live in overcrowded plantations. They never expect that, guys. Alright. Number 6 says, read the passage below and then use it to answer item 6. Before apprenticeship, enslaved Africans as well as their children had to work for long hours. But the days when plantation owners could force former enslaved Africans to work 18 hours a day were no more. Under apprenticeship, the former enslaved Africans were supposed to only work 40 hours per week. In addition, children under 6 years old had to be freed. Based on the information in the passage, which conclusion is true? A. During apprenticeship, the former enslaved Africans worked shorter hours. B. Under apprenticeship, former enslaved Africans had to work throughout the night. C. Plantation owners welcomed the apprenticeship system. D. Former enslaved Africans chose the day they wanted to work during apprenticeship. And that would be A. During apprenticeship, the former enslaved Africans work shorter hours. Number 7. Read the passage below and then use it to answer item 7. Alton wants to interview the president of Heritage Club in his parish. He wants to get information about the experience of East Indian immigrants on sugar plantation during the 19th and 20th century. Which question should Alton ask in order to get the information he needs? A. Where did East Indian immigrants come from? B. When were the East Indian immigrants brought to Jamaica? C. Which plantation did the East Indian immigrants work on? Or D. What condition did the East immigrants endure on plantation? So interview President of Asian Club, he wants information about the experiences. So because it's experiences, I'm gonna go with D. What kind of condition? Did they have good condition? Or was it? And all of that. In Jamaica, the Oyster Festival is frequently celebrated among A. Is it the Africans, East Indian, the Chinese, or the Europeans? Type that in the comment section, guys. You got the East Indians. Alright, number 9. Read the statement below, then use it to answer item 9. Chinese and East Indians have made significant contribution to Jamaica's economy. Which source would best provide factual and reliable information to support this statement? A. A Chinese business owner diary with entries about his business in Jamaica and has profited over the last 5 years. B. A conversation between two customers who each have immigrant-owned establishment in Jamaica. Or C. A World Bank business report stating the growth and results in the effect of immigrant-owned business in Jamaica. Or D. 2 advertisements promoting the goods and services offered by the Chinese and East Indian business established in Jamaica. You would more likely get it from the World Bank. Since at the World Bank, you know people say them not factual at all. Alright, number 10 says, which was not an achievement of Sir Alexander Bustamante? E. A. Founded the Jamaica Labour Party. B. He was the Prime Minister of Jamaica. C. Won Jamaica's first election under universal adult suffrage. Or D. Formed the United Negro Improvement Association. Alright, and that would be D. Formed the United Negro Improvement Association. Alright, read the passage below, then answer question 11. Festival generally showcase the custom, tradition, and certain aspect of the historical life of a country. Festival also used to celebrate important events in a family, community, or nation. Based on the information in the passage, which conclusion can be drawn about the importance of festival? Festivals are A. Celebrations of customs and traditions only, significant to some ethnic groups. C. Festivals are organized to celebrate national events only. Or D. The ways of displaying and promoting culture. And that's definitely D. Festivals are ways of displaying and promoting culture. 12. Every year on a particular day, Jamaicans celebrate the removal of the British control over specific functions of our country. A. This day is called, is it Labor Day, Emancipation Day, Jamaica Day, or is it Independence Day? And that is the Independence Day, and we get rid of the colony. Alright, so that is D. Number 13, which leader was involved in the independence of the movement in Cuba? Is it Norman Manley, Fidel Castro, Joseph Marti, or is it Jean Jacques Deslandes? and that would be Fidel Castro. 14. A dependent country in Jamaica, a dependent country in the Caribbean may not want to seek independence because it chooses to A. Be defended with the aided by its mother country, B. Develop natural resources and enjoy its culture, C. Control all its affairs and develop its own resources, D. Have a type of government that differs from most Caribbean countries. So it's a dependent. So that would be A, to be defended and aided by the mother country. It's just like the bully. Sometimes the bully defend, right? So that's how I see it. Number 15 says, how was the path to independence for Jamaica different from that of Cuba? The country's paths were different because A, the leaders in Jamaica stated political parties, while Cuba leaders did not. Jamaica gained independence in the 20th century, while Cuba gained it before. Jamaica leaders joined with other countries while Cuba leaders endure on its own. Or D, the leaders in Jamaica negotiate with their colonizers while Cuba leaders engage in revolution. And for number 15, that was D. Cuba, them rebel. Up to now, them are rebel. Pick up everybody from Cuba. Alright, Alex used 4 questions below to gather information for his research. Read them carefully and then answer item 6. 1. What role did Toussaint Louverture play in Haiti's path to independence? How did Jamaica achieve its independence? What were the benefits of independence for Haiti and Jamaica? How did the path to independence taken by Haiti and Jamaica affect them? So I wonder this, guys. Which of the following is most likely to focus on Alex's research? A. What are the benefits of being an independent nation? B. In what ways did the path to independence taken by Jamaica and Haiti impact how they function today? C. Who were the main persons involved in Jamaica and Haiti? Alright guys, let's go. Who were the main person involved in Jamaica and Haiti achieving its independence? Or D. How are independent and dependent countries similar? That one here is a little bit tricky. So let me just focus on something. It said, what role did Toussaint Louverture play in Haiti part? How did Jamaica achieve its independence? What were the benefits of independence for Jamaica and Haiti? How did the path to independence taken by Haiti and Jamaica affect them? So I think it's both of them. Let's focus on. Who were the main person involved in Jamaica and Haiti achieving its independence? Since it's both countries, I'm gonna go with C. Which best describe one way in which both Jamaica and Haiti celebrate their Independence Day? They both celebrated by A. Having traditional dances as their main feature, B. Drinking soup, Jomoko, pumpkin soup, hosting a festival song competition, organizing a nationwide celebration. And I think it's organizing a nationwide celebration. One thing with Jamaicans, we love to celebrate. Number 18, a citizen of a dependent country is most likely to A. Vote for leaders who manage all their country's affairs, B. Follow decisions and policies made by the mother country, C. Obey the laws made by the parliament only, use visa to travel to their mother country. I think follow decisions and policies made by the mother country, just like with Jamaica and England in some cases. Alright. A grade 6 student has to write an essay on Jamaica's reason for seeking independence. Which source would be least helpful in writing the essay? Entries about the events leading to Independence Day, that would be helpful. a civics textbook, newspaper article on Jamaica withdrawal of the West Indian Federation, or a poster advertising Independence Day celebration. I think the poster in civic book will probably have it. I made civic, but yeah. A poster I just advertise, say, yo, this a so I think the poster would be least effective. Civic book probably have it. Read the sources below, then use it to answer item 20 and 21. The many moods of the Caribbean. Caribbean Festival of Arts, also known as Carifesta, is a multicultural event organized by countries of the Caribbean. The festival, held every 4 years, allows artists, musicians, and authors from Caribbean and Latin American to showcase their work. Carifesta has become an equally important event for persons exhibiting their work as well as lovers of Caribbean culture. The festival is a demonstration of Caribbean unity and diversity. Carifesta, since its first staging in San Juan, Puerto Rico in 1952, has been an avenue for celebrating excellence in the Caribbean cultural practices. And it's based on the information in the source which best illustrates what Carifesta helps to maintain. Is it A, building design, religion, language, or heritage? I'm thinking heritage. All right. Number 21, Carifesta is an effective way of preserving Caribbean culture. Do you agree with this statement? Yes, because it exposes the region to unique expressions, creativity, and life of the people in each country. Or yes, because it showcases gifts and talents of people from countries who were once ruled by Britain only. I doubt that. No, because it showcases the culture of country outside of the Caribbean. No, because it's often held in the same country and many Caribbean territories do not participate. And I'm going to go with A. Yes, it exposes the region to unique expressions, creativity, and life of the people in each country. Hit the like button if you have not done so. Share it with someone if you have not done so. Like you guys know what to do, you know. You know what to do. If you're not subscribed, you know what to do, alright? Let's look at this one now. It says, hold on, what's going on? Each symbol in Jamaica's coat of arms has a meaning. The Tainos were the first people who lived in Jamaica. The crocodile is indigenous to the island. The pineapple represents the island native fruit, and the helmet and mantling are symbols of Jamaica's past status as a British colony. Alright, so source 3, and then the park food, So what's in that? Dear Carlos, how are you? I was sitting at home bored yesterday after the Wi-Fi went down. So I decided to read my social studies text. Can't take that call. Alright. Here, alright, so it said, Dear Carlos, I was sitting at home bored yesterday after the Wi-Fi went down. So I decided to read my social studies textbook. I learned so much. Let me share some of what Let me share some of it with you. Did you know that Jamaica's coat of arms changed many times? Yes, it did. So it says here, 1875, a crocodile and pineapple were added. In 1906, Tainos and the motto written in Latin were added to what already existed. The meaning of the motto in English was, the two Indians will serve as one. In 1957, the helmet and mantling were added to what already existed. In Jamaica, there are people from many different ethnic backgrounds and cultures. This led to another change in the coat of arms. In 1962, in 1962. Anyway, I have to go now. I hear my mom calling me. Your friend Carl. What if Papa got reading that, What if Papa got reading? Let's see what's the significance now. And it says now, based on the sources, which is the most recent change made to Jamaica coat of arms? So guys, you would have to look for the here with the one with the latest here. And that would be 1957. The helmet and mantle were added that already exist. And it also said this led to another change in the coat of arms in 1962. So 1957, 1962. Alright, A says, based on the sources which is most recently changed by the coat of arms, A, the helmet that was changed, B, the crocodile was added, C, the motto that was changed, or D, the pineapple that were added. And that would be the motto that changed in 62. Alright, 23 says, which source or sources provide an explanation why part of Jamaica coat of arms were changed over the years. Let's go. Is it source 1, source 2, source 3, or all the sources? Oh, definitely source 3, which is here. We got that from here. So that would be C, source C. Get it? Source 3, C. Alright, let's move on to 24. Hit the like button if you have not done so, guys. A line from Jamaica's national anthem is shown below. Use it to answer item 24. Teach us true respect for all. Which idea is being promoted in this line? It is promoting personal ambitions. B, regards for others. C, disunity and injustice, or cultural awareness. Teach us to respect for all. And I think that's what Jamaica is lacking, regard for others. So that's B. Show regard, guys. Show love to others, please. You guys are the future. Look up to all my PEP students. All the best, guys. All the best. The line, the wisdom and courage of my mind is taken from Jamaica's, is it the national pledge, the national anthem, the national song, or the national prayer? And for 25, that would be the national pledge. So guys, ensure you know the anthem, the national pledge, the national song, and the national prayer. Please, I should do a video with all of those, just reading out the national song. Why is it important for Jamaica to have its own national symbol and emblems? These symbols and emblems. Alright. A says will ensure Jamaica's products are easily identified. B, these symbols are representation of Jamaica's history, values, and uniqueness will ensure that citizens become more loyal to Jamaica and its nation builders. D, remind Jamaican citizens of their roles and responsibilities. So for 26, that would be B, our presentation of Jamaica's history, values, and uniqueness. The eyes are hurting, guys. Oh, yes, the words. Too much screen time. All right, let's go, guys. We have to finish it. 27. Which strategy presents the most effective way of helping young people in the community to become more aware of Jamaican culture? A, placing posters of famous actresses throughout the community. B, hosting a community meeting to discuss the change in Caribbean culture. C, staging community concert with international singers. Or D, staging an annual cultural talent competition in the community. Which community? All the communities? That could work. Alright, 28 says, the passage below shows a speaker response to a question posed at a meeting. Read it carefully and then use it to answer item 28. We want to encourage everybody to get involved in our Jamaican culture. Let us begin by creating culture clubs in schools. We want culture club members to participate in various cultural activities such as Festival of the Performing Arts, Melagorone, Miss Lou Day, which is my grandmother, guys. We got Miss Lou, may so rest in peace, grandma, and Jamaica Day, and no, another day, so that they can get a greater understanding and appreciation of Jamaican culture. Which question was the speaker most likely responding to? Around it. How is Jamaican culture unique? B. How can we get children to become members of Jamaica Cultural Club? No one of that. How can children become exposed to Jamaica culture? How will children benefit from Jamaica Day activities in their school? What we normally do at Jamaica Day? Oh Lord. You want cultural participation. A Jamaica Day, you know? A Jamaica Day. Them something I would do at Jamaica Day. You know, so guys, and the food and the dance and the liquor and all that. Correct me if I'm wrong. Alright, 29. Which mountain range can be found in the continent of North America? Himalayas, Half, Rocky Mountain, Andes. Let me pause this. Somebody a play song. What on the guy? Alright, sorry about that, guys. And that would be Rocky Mountain. Somebody was passing me the music. If YouTube will take on my video if they mean nobody in the background. Alright, let's go. Let's move on to number 30. The table below provides information about two communities. One is near to the Sandy Mountain Range on the leeward side. The other is the Sandy Mountain Range on the windward side. Use it to answer item 30. So you have the community and the location side of the mountain. Windward side, this is the leeward side. So Blue Gap is on the windward side. Height of the sea level 2578. Height of the leeward side is 20. Temperature is 16 here, temperature 25. Average annual rainfall is 6,000, while the average rainfall here is 813. I feel like this is so challenging for the young kids. Based on the information on the table, which statement gives the best explanation for the amount of rainfall each community received? A. Blue Gap received more rainfall because its location on the mountain and higher altitude. I like that one. Let's see what the response is. Big Tree received less rainfall because its temperature and altitude. Big Tree Village received less rainfall because its altitude only. No. Blue Gap and Big Tree Village receive different amounts of rain because they are located far apart. I'm gonna go with A. Alright guys, so we have 10 more to go, guys. 10 more to go. Stay with me there. All the best in your examination. Remember, those who enter in grade 7 can join my grade 7 class, guys. Start summer. If you don't have any summer school, let's go. Examine the pie chart below. Use it to answer item 31. Pie chart below shows the human activities carried out in Sydney Gap. And here we have hiking, nature walk, we have nature walk, and we have farming. I can hardly see key doing. Which statement is most likely true about the community of C? Lowland. A. Sydney Gap is located on a lowland which has very little environment value. B. Island which is degraded. C. Lowland of great economic and social value. Or D. Island of great environmental and recreational value. And that would be D. For that a hiking happened there, I'm gonna go with it's not hike something there. Which is most likely to direct effect of mining in a mountain environment? A. Destruction of the wildlife habitat. B. More heavy and intense rainfall. C. Increase in tourism activities. Or D. Climate change. And that would be destruction of the wildlife habitat. So this comment can be long this paper maybe. A group of grade 6 students went to Grey Mountain National Park on a field trip. The list below shows a student's response to a question given on the field trip worksheet. Use it to answer item 33. A student's response to field trip worksheet question. Tourist fishing, scouts camping, men planting trees on the forest. Which question is the students most likely answering? Which activities do the children enjoy in the mountain environment? B. How important are mountain environment to citizens? C. What are some services and tourists enjoy in the mountain environment? Or D. What activities are carried out in the mountain activity? I don't think it's children per se. I think it's general activities. I'm gonna go with D because it's a men planting trees and scouts camping, tourist fishing. That's all like picnic activity. Alright, so I'm gonna go with the general. 34. Why are forest reserves important? D. Provide employment for lumberjack. B. Restrict the number of persons who visit the forest. C. Creates more opportunities for hunting and bird shooting. Or D. Protect plants and animals. And that would be D. Protect the plants and the animals. My eyes literally now see. This is them again. All along now the paper. No, so what if I reading this? For each statement in the table, shade the appropriate letter in which each row to indicate whether the statement describes either activities that are carried out in the mountain environment or goods that are produced in the mountain environment. So the statement says lumber for furniture, guided tour for the forest, activity carried out, goods produced. So these are the ones where I have to pick one from each row. For each statement, let's go again, guys. It says for each statement, shade the appropriate letter in each row to indicate whether the statement describes either activities that are carried out in the mountain or goods that can be produced in the mountain. Lumber, produced Naimo. Lumber for furniture. I think that's good produce. Okay, get the lumber for that. Alright. And then it says guided tours of the forest. And these are activities that are carried out. Hope I got that the right order. Oh god. Of course, I want a paper done. I'm naturally tired, guys. I'm so tired. For items 35 to 40, indicate your response to each item by shading the appropriate letter in each row of the table given. Only one letter is to be shaded in each row. An example is given below. And there is a St. Andrew. Let's see which one them do. Westmoreland, Cornwall, Clarendon, etc. Alright, so this says St. Andrews in Surrey, so them to C. Alright, good, good. You guys should know how to do that already. Oh Lord, more reading. Read the information in source 1 and source 2, then use it to answer item 36. Source 1 says, the Diwali Festival of Light, a sacred celebration of the Hindus. Children dress in brightly colored costumes and act out part of stories. During the celebration, various food and sweets are eaten. On the final day of celebration, lamps are lit and placed around the house and on the street. Source 2. We have lost the true meaning of Christmas. It is about celebrating the birth of Jesus. Now, the season is more about fun, gifts, money, and entertainment. Alright, for each statement in the table below, shade the appropriate letter in each row to indicate whether it's supported by source 1 or source 2 or both sources. Some festivals are celebrations of important aspects of religion. I'm thinking source 2 for this one. Will it be both? Some festivals are celebrations of important aspects of religion. This is some festival. The Diwali one festival, you know. It's a festival. Yeah, the Diwali Festival of Light. Alright, well this now we have lost the true meaning of Christmas. This is just a statement somebody has said. Alright, so I'm gonna go with source 1. I don't think source 2 cover that. The purpose of some festival is not always emphasized during the celebration. That means I say a source 2 now. That means I say a source 2 when I say this what I say Christmas. We have lost the true meaning of Christmas. It's about celebrating the birth of Jesus, now the reason. No, the season is more about fun, gifts, and money on it. Yeah, so we lost this somewhere. So I'll go with B here. Alright, this one says 37. Examine the map of Jamaica in source 1 and read the conversation between two farmers in source 2. Use it to answer item 37. And this is the map of Jamaica. Annual rainfall. Da 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 da. Guys, oh god, it's soon done though. So that's the map, and you get the key: community, river, plain, mountain, etc. Alright, source 2 says, as a coffee farmer, I know what coffee needs to grow. Rainfall in amounts ranging from 1,524 to 228 millimeter yearly. Low temperature and well-drained fertile soil. The mountain in Portland provide these conditions that coffee needs. Cocoa is my crop. It grows best in the hills sheltered from windy conditions that destroy the blossoms. Alright, so two farmer with a reason. What does that have to do with us? So it's based on the sources given, shade the appropriate letter in each row to indicate whether each conclusion made about the significance of mountain is true or false. And that's the conclusion. Coastal commodities that are close to island have a better natural water supply. Alright, let's see. That's the conclusion. Coastal communities that are close to island have better natural water supply. That should be A. So that's A. Coffee can be grown in parts of St. Mary. That's a true. Yeah. Alright. Areas such as George's Plain and Pedro Plain are ideal for the cultivation of cocoa. And that is false. So this one I'm going to go with A. Let me know what you guys think in the comment. More reading again. Oh God, these are some evil people. I set them exam paper here. Oh my God, my eyes are burn. Read the four solutions outlined below. They describe ways in which can be reduced the negative effects of human activities on mountains. Use these solutions to answer item 32. Solution A, solution B, solution C, solution C. Solution A says create protected areas and apply strict regulations for use. Solution B, practice contour plowing, mulching, and terracing. While solution C, construct retaining walls. D, minimize the use of chemical fertilizers. The table below shows three effects human activities have on their mountain. For effect in given, shade the appropriate letter in each row to indicate what solution would be best. Reduce the effect, and it says now human activity and its effects on its mountain. Yo, them something at top. So it's a building roads and building roads resulting in a landslide. So that's a build retaining wall for that one. When you have landslide, what you do? Build retaining wall. Let me see which option that retaining wall. Construct retaining wall, yeah. That is C. Yo, we now literally everything in a PEP students. We now teacher, doctor, lawyer, everything. The loss of habitat and wildlife to human interactions. Go back up and see. Which solution best suited? Loss of habitat and wildlife. Loss of habitat and wildlife due to human interactions. Create and protect supply and strict regulation for use. Practice control flowing. No. I'll go with A for that one, which is to create protected areas and apply strict regulation use, like bird. Can't kill birds certain time. Farming and mountain cause soil erosion. So that's the solution for that. Soil erosion. Farming and mountain cause soil erosion. We'll go back up and then we can look at it and see which solution best. Practice contour plowing, mulching, and terracing. So that would be for the last one. That would be. These are tough though. You guys would have gone through this with the teachers, so all the very best. So guys, we have two more to go. 39 says a student was given the research question below. Use it to answer item 39. How can festivals be used to preserve Caribbean culture? And it says a list of available sources is provided in the table below. For each source, shade the appropriate letter in the row to indicate whether it will provide helpful information or unhelpful information to complete the assignment. Alright, newspaper article about the importance of festival, a tourist online blog about Israel cultural preferences, a book published by Heritage Trust entitled How I Promote and Preserve Caribbean Culture. I'm gonna go with, for the first one, newspaper article about the importance of festivals. That should be good, right? I'm gonna say A for this. A tourist online blog, no sir. Tourist chat be for more time. And then personal opinion negative. Your experience. A book published by Jamaica Heritage Trust entitled, oh yeah, definitely a good, helpful song. So we're now take the one from the tourist. That is rejected. Let's move on to the last one. Oh my word, more reading. Yo, these are the toughest people I ever do. Alright, read the three sources below and then use it to answer item 40. Source 1, take from Anna's YouTube channel. Source 2, article from the Jamaica Information Service, the GIS. And source 3, advertisement. So I can see what the bloggers say now. I'm a YouTuber as well. The first group of East Indians came to Jamaica to showcase their fashionable clothing as their saris and unique gold and silver jewelry. These are even more popular today than they were in the past and are sold in local stores. Source 2, which is from JIS Jamaica Information Service, most Chinese immigrants came to Caribbean to work on plantations. However, they disliked it and soon left the plantation to set up small grocery shops all across the island. Many of these businesses grew into large enterprises embraces not only retail but also wholesale and selling and other types of activities. And there we go. It says the advertisement in the local newspaper. It is the Dragon Spot Chinese restaurant. The only spot for the authentic Chinese cuisine. Come and enjoy really delicious sweet and sour chicken. I see nothing about no dog there. Compa chicken, jamming, curry chicken, spring roll. We are the best. Shop number 16, Rosemont. Yo, why 16 of last one officer hard? No, sir. Yo, anybody says MBA for you, pick up on yourself. Pick up on yourself. Alright, for each statement in the table below, shade the appropriate letter in each row to indicate whether it's supported by source 1, source 2, or source 3. Immigrants groups have contributed to the growth of Jamaica's business sector. That would be the JIS article. Let me go back up just to make sure. So the advertisement. Yeah. So I'm gonna go with B for that one. Source 2. So that's source 2. Alright, next one says immigrant groups brought their unique fashion to the Caribbean. That's probably source A. Yeah. The sources contain S information that is most likely factual and reliable. Guys, now if we go with JIS, the advertisement can be factual too as well, but yeah, most likely. So guys, those who want to, if you're in grade 5, in grade 6, and you just don't want to prepare it like on next year, and then 2024, like 2025, and you want to join my class, alert me at this number 876-549-2161. Alright. So link me up, guys. Link me up on the number here. Thanks for watching. Do not spend it out without. I'll see you guys in another video. Big up everybody.